Mark, how are we today?
Doing well, Father.
The peace lilies?
Well, they seem to be loving the life in this window.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Mark, Sister Frances told me that you'd already tended to your duties in the basement before lunch.
Yeah, indeed I did. Well, I was having some trouble sleeping, so I just decided to get up and start doing my work.
Mark, in this house, the work is what we do, not what we complete. We're already complete in the eyes of God. Do you understand?
So you want me to, take my time?
We see time as like a straight line, almost like a distance. God sees it as more like a giant tapestry. Everything's already done.
I'm sorry, Father. I've kind of been in a way right now, so cleaning is the only thing that feels cathartic.
When the whole world is clean, then what? Our life's work is not in the completion of the task, it's the work itself. Make your work to be a vessel for the work. Rest, pray, clean, serve.
Repeat.
Now you're catching on.
So do you get a lot of people like me coming through here?
From all over the country, yes. This is what we do here. Mark, Jesus said to them, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." Mark 2:17. When your administrative leave is up, I'm more than sure you'll be back in the city. You're always welcome here for the support group or outreach.
Thank you, Father.
Oh, and Mark, Matthew must have left early to fetch groceries and hasn't been back. Can you check on his plot in the East Garden?
Of course, Father.
Got a light?
Excuse me?
Lighter. You got one?
No, there's no smoking on the church grounds.
My bad. I didn't know.
Is there something I can help you with?
Maybe.
You want to speak to a pastor or maybe someone else inside?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. How about a pamphlet, for upcoming services?
I'd love one.
Sure. I think I got one inside. Hang on. All right, I got two. One for Saturday and one for Sunday.
Saturday mass for me, please. Not much of a morning person.
Yeah, I hear that. I can't do it either.
Boy, the older we get, tougher it is to wake up.
Looks like my grandpa used to wake up at 4:30 a.m. every damn day.
Farmer?
Yeah, he was actually. Till all he wanted to do was fix engines and just wake up whenever he wanted.
You know, there's a story of a man lived in a village. Fished and cooked for that village and did so well. All the people in the village loved his cooking, and they told him he should head down to the city and open a restaurant.
So what did he do?
Well, this man had a friend, and this friend fished and cooked just as good as he did. So he asked his friend, hey, I'm gonna try my hand at this restaurant business. Do you want to join me? His friend smiled and declined. So man goes down to the city, makes millions of dollars off his restaurant, and 40 years later he retires. Heads back to the village, searching high and low for his friend. Finally finds him at an old fishing spot they used to have. Joins them fishing just as they had all those years ago.
So what's the moral of the story?
What's the difference between a man who went to the city and a man who stayed in the village?
Man in the city made millions. The friend who stayed in the village stayed poor.
The man who went to the city wasted 40 years of his life. You see, maybe your grandfather always wanted to work on engines. Then he finally realized he'd been wasting his time on a life he never intended living. You know, Matt's not coming back from that grocery run.
I'm sorry, what?
Moral of this story is, at least your grandfather was able to wake up, right? Because you see, there's a young boy who was about to move to a bigger city from here, start a music career. Never got to do that because a cop shot him one morning before he was able to wake up. You know I got your number, right? 6837?
What?
Doesn't feel great to be reduced to a data point, does it?
I'm sorry. I never meant to.
A lot of them say that. None of them have to dig the grave.